What's up, guys, and welcome to another edition of Heads Up, Sit and Motherfucking Go. Alright, I got 3 games for you here. Got a little music in the background because my voice talking for over half an hour can be pretty stupid. So I pretty much cut out min betting. I'm 2.5 betting. It's really helped. When I was min betting, people were calling the shit out of me. This guy, he flatted my 2.5 open. I'm pretty sure here my 8's good, but I want to get a bet out on the turn, so I'm going to check back and see what he's doing. Alright, so I can't fold here. And he called me out of position with 8 deuce off, so kudos to that guy. I was thinking about raising here, but king 5 suited. I'm going to call and try to realize my equity. I miss. He bets pretty big. I'm out of here. Pocket 8. Bump it to 50. I'm going to see bet on this board all day. I feel like 70 was a little too high. Like I've been trying to keep it at 65. He flats. I still don't. This, especially after he called the last time with 8 deuce barrel here on the turn. And he calls again, and I mean, if I wasn't beat already. Luckily, he was calling with a flush draw. I'm still having problems closing. I've been able to get, a 2-to-1 lead, 2,000 to 1,000, and I just cannot close the door. I find myself calling with stupid stuff. Not really stupid, but it'll be like ace 8 suited, and I'll raise, and he'll 3-bet shove, and with like 800, and blinds will be 25-50, and I'll call, and he'll have pocket 6s. Or he'll have ace queen and have me crushed. I was thinking about c-betting here, but I've been really having a lot of problems with these small boards like this, and he's been calling anyway, so I just check back, and when he bets big like that, I'm getting out. Queen 5, I try to mix it up since he's calling a lot, and I'm trying to do a little more of my limping range. But I'm still raising, still bumping it up with my strong value hands. He checked the flop, king came, I bet it. If I bet on the turn, I'm gonna continuation bet on the river, and I just luckily take it down. He probably don't have anything. Ace 7 I feel strong enough to bump up. It is still marginal, but this is an interesting hand. I'm c-betting here. I still think my ace high is good, but the problem is he plays back a lot. Well, he calls a lot, and that's not a good card. I really didn't want him to call. I did pick up a gutter, so I believe I check it back and try to realize my equity. I'm not sure if I should be barreling on that kind of board. But a king comes on the river, and this is where it gets interesting. I think he has nothing. I think he misses flush draw. So instead of calling with ace high, I decide to bump it up and raise it, and hopefully he'll think I have something strong and he'll fold out. He can fold any 5 or 8 there. He's not folding a king. He's not folding aces. Not folding queens if for some reason that's what he has. I just think he completely whipped everything where he has a 5. Get a free flop with the 8-4. Looking like good old commercials. Flush draw came on the turn. I thought that was a good card to bet at. Bottom pair and a flush draw is usually good enough to bet. He's showing aggression, even though I got bottom pair. I gotta let it go. King 9 suited. You know, I could take a free flop, but I'm gonna try to keep my aggression up. I believe I do end up c-betting here, but I really don't know what to do on boards like that. Should I keep c-betting? Is that just a strong hit for him? King 3 is one of those mediocre hands, and since he's been calling a lot, I really didn't want to bump it up. So I try to limp, and he comes over the top, so I let it go free. Min raise, I'm calling out of position with 6-5 suited. Deuce, 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 what an action flop. I'm really surprised you didn't see bet there, because I'm folding almost. I'm gonna have to fold. Your average player can have to fold almost everything in his range. And then he overbets the turn, which is just ludicrous. Pick up queens, and I'm just gonna try to limp and see if he comes over the top. He does, which is fantastic. No. I thought about 3xing it here. You know, I kept it pretty small, seeing if there was any way he would, you know, make a mistake with an ace-x and come over the top. But we get a pretty dry flop. You bet just over half pot and take it down. Get a free flop here with 6-3 off. This is kind of a weird hand. I check it back. I really don't like betting out of position. You know, he bets big there, and it just seems so fishy to me. If he had a 4 or something, he would have already. I would have heard it from him on the flop. Is what I was guessing. So I just call it once, see what happens on turn. He checks back, and we take it down with 2 pair. Eight-7. I end up calling. Definitely thinking about raising that hand. You know, it's one of those hands you can play it well after the flop, you know. If it's a big miss flop, you can always check it. You can always see bet it, when those low medium cards come. That's it. He min raises. I come over the top. He was calling a lot, and I was feeling uncomfortable about making it 300, 325. I guess that's probably a big tell if I would have made it 300 instead of my usually small raises. But I don't think he's really messing with that. Oh yeah? Got some YouTube music playing in the back. He limps, I go over the top with ace-8. This is where I'm really having trouble. I really got afraid to make a two. I would have made it 200 normally. And if he calls and the flop comes, Jack 7-3. I mean, just see betting. I'm probably just see betting, giving it up. Maybe that Jack 7 blank flop is one to take him back. Let's check back. I almost never. He bets real big, and in my head, I said that he got ace king or flush draw. Snapped him off, called it stupidly huge over bet, and I look like a dumbass. I'm sure it took some time to think about it, but I mean, he's so cool. And you saw the tens there. He wasn't stronger than I was, but I let it slip through my hands, and now I'm a 5-1 underdog. Where's a fish? A fishier fish than me. I don't even like that kind of fish. I think it's kind of stupid. Just a worse player than I am. King 3, solid free flop, and just drafting it. Hey, my favorite hand in the world. I have nothing, I just fucking spew it all in. But luckily he calls with a set of 9s. How lucky. And that's how that one ended. It all comes back down to what P. Bose was saying in one of his videos. 25 blinds and less. 25 big blinds and less. If you make a mistake, you make a big mistake there, it's lights out for you. Your mistakes at the end game are amplified. So I bump it up, and I see that on that dry board. So what's up with you there, snoring? So I got nothing on the spot, and luckily the turn venue's a top pair for me. See that just over half. Big slick. And a big whiff. Yeah, I think this is well, I ended up calling here because it's only 20. And if I hit a high card, I got a good chance of being good. He checks back. I try to realize Mike would hear on the river. He checks back again, and luckily he was being stupid with King Queen. And I say, thank you very much. Got to go! Yeah, I just looked at 10-6 marginal bill, and I could raise it until, he keeps calling me and giving me a reason not to keep raising those marginals. Below marginal, I would call it. If it was suited, I'm probably almost always raising that. But they were suited. Alright, out of position. I just stab at this bad boy after I 3-bet it. Let's see, what happened here? Okay, yeah, he limped and I raised it up to 80 out of position. Trying to take it down. I see bet the flop. A gutter, just really a bluff. And he bumps it up on me. Eight six, the greatest hand in the world. So yeah, he made me look dumb with that 3-4. But I was going for it. Lay your body down. This is supposed to be the hottest R&B instrumental song of all time. That's what YouTube told me. Let's see. Yeah, this song sucks. Play some of that Mozart. His Requiem in D minor. Oh, this shit's 55 minutes long. Sometimes I will definitely agree that I must have made a mistake there. I didn't want to. Usually I record these and play them back. Talk over them. But it's not like a day later. It's usually like half an hour after I finish these games. 39's trash. Deck 4, I'm gonna bump it up. Blinds are going up. I'm just trying to keep some resemblance of aggression. Now, when I first started, I was playing nothing but good hands. It had to be like the worst hand I would play is probably 7-8 suited. Everything else I was pulling. I was limping bad aces, bad kings, suited queens, folding. Alright, so we flop a gutter ball here. We do have position and the lead in the hand. So we'll see that. You know, I heard some other poker player talking about, are you c-betting for value or you c-bet bluffing? On that hand, I would say I was c-bet bluffing because I don't have shit. But a gutter draw and maybe the ace of turn. The marvelous king 10 suited. So he comes over the top of me for 150 more. In position, king 10, calling that. He bets big, which is, to me, at first I thought about folding, I said no. I'm always curious when people are betting big like that. And if you've seen any of my other videos, somebody bets big, you bet your ass I'm calling them with nothing. Call him with that ace high. What you got? He had pocket fours there. Luckily he was stealing. And I ended up giving him chips back, so I'm being stupid again. That's what I've got to learn is not to give the chips back when I get a 2-1 lead. Think about raising, and I do. I was gonna say, I hope I'm not listening now. And I look like a fool. Yep. That's how you get the lead back. So this is how that all took place. I just beat him in the hand he skewed with pocket fours. The very next hand, he shoves all in. Free. I fold. I get ace-3 in the small blind. I make my standard 2.5. He shoves all in again. Could there be room for that ace-3 to be a good call there? I thought he may have been stealing, and I was going for a thin edge, you know? I gotta quit getting in those coin flips. Even though he had sixes, and I was definitely like a 30% dog. If he had king, queen, and I had ace-3, I don't know if I should be pushing those kind of edges with those many big blinds behind. Alright, so I open up, flop top and bottom, continuation, he calls, flush draw in the gutter, or a flush draw, and a possible, but I actually highly doubted, straight draw to the wheel. He calls there, and right now I'm thinking he could have a 9, a good king 9, and he might have a worse ace, or he might have picked up some kind of equity draw, like a actually, I'm not quite sure what he could have there. That he wouldn't be going a little bigger pre-flop. So I flop top pair again. Average kicker. Continuation. This Mozart is the shit. You know, you never hear about people listening to Mozart and going and knocking over a convenience store. Connect the dots is all I'm saying. So once again, this is the third game, and in all three games I've had a 2-to-1 lead. Now let's see if I blow this one. Holy shit, 1 in the morning already. Good gravy nipples, Batman. Big old re-raise. Dropping that hardcore. Back 4. Ace 8 opening up. See that in the king high. I was thinking about continuation betting here. I want to know if you guys think that would have been a good continuation bet. Apparently so. And then again, he is calling my 2x3 and calling my c-bet3 or post no swap. So he just say he doesn't call that clean. But it would have been a tough call. Trying to keep the pressure up. Keep on guessing. Anyways, I think that's the first time through the whole game he's done that. Jack 7 bumping it up. I thought that pair. Yeah, see bet me forward. I like the 65 bet. I'm not sure if 60 is better. Since I saw that how he played that 6-7 hand, I'm gonna continuation bet or barrel return, excuse me. I don't know if it's called barreling if you have top barrel, but definitely bet in return. He limps, and I've got a 9 high suited hand. You know, I just don't think he could have much here. If he doesn't have a queen or a jack, he's gonna when he ends up coming over the top, it's pretty big. So gotta let it go. It might have been more believable if I had raised 3 out of position. So he shows that a lot of strength. On the flop here, out of position, don't set. So I guess what's the 5 to go? Okay. Okay, thanks. It's saving me some cash. Jack 5 suited, bumping it up, keep the aggression going. You know how he plays the two limps and then I limp and the queen jack came. I wanted to at least have a story I could rip, and I flop top pair and an open ender, so I can see that. He folds. And we are back to a 2-1 lead. I mean, I could have raised that up, but you know, sometimes you just don't. You feel like you got to give him a couple hands so he won't keep calling you down or pick up exactly what you're doing. So I get aces and I just do what I've been doing when he rips. You know, not a very action board, but I can't let him see it return. You know, if turn's gonna help him, then he can call the flop back. Picking up some big hands here out of position. You know, I flop top pair and he donks, he men donks, which is just completely weird to me. And I made up my mind that if he had anything, it was a flush draw. Yeah, see. We took it down. Alright, this is Matt Napper saying Vio con Diaz. Don't know what that means, but I think I heard Machete say it.